It was the late 1960s in Northern California. A time of change. A time of revolution. But in the midst of the hope and peace movements, something dark, something terrifying was about to begin. The first known attack happened on December 20, 1968. Two teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, were on their first date. They were young, happy, and full of promise. But what should have been a night of joy, turned into a nightmare. Their car was found parked on a quiet, secluded road. Both were brutally shot to death. There were no witnesses. No suspects. Just silence. The police were baffled. Who would commit such a horrific act and why? For months, the community lived in fear, not knowing when or where the killer would strike again. And then, he did. On July 4, 1969, another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, were sitting in their car. They were enjoying the warm summer night. But what started as a romantic evening, quickly turned deadly. Out of the darkness, a car approached. A man got out and fired multiple shots into the car. Darlene was killed instantly, while Michael barely survived. It was after this attack that the killer revealed himself, in the most chilling way imaginable. A few weeks later, on August 1, 1969, 3 newspapers received letters from a man who called himself the Zodiac. In these letters, he took credit for the murders and demanded that his letters be published on the front page. He threatened more killings if they didn't comply. But that wasn't the most disturbing part. Along with the letters, he sent cryptic ciphers, puzzles that he claimed contained his identity. He was toying with the police, and the entire city. Taunting them. Daring them to catch him. But they couldn't. More attacks followed. Each one more brutal than the last. On September 27, 1969, a young couple, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, were enjoying a peaceful afternoon at Lake Berryessa. Out of nowhere, a man in a black hood approached them. He was armed with a gun and a knife. He tied them up, and then stabbed them repeatedly. Brian survived. Cecilia did not. Before fleeing, the killer left a chilling message, written on the couple's car door, the symbol of the Zodiac, a circle with a cross through it, and the date of the attack. The Zodiac wasn't just a killer. He was a monster. A predator who enjoyed the fear he spread. And as the bodies piled up, so did the letters. In each one, the Zodiac mocked the police, laughing at their inability to catch him. He called them names. He detailed his crimes with an almost casual cruelty. But the ciphers. The ciphers were what really got under everyone's skin. In each letter, he sent these strange codes, claiming they would reveal his identity. For decades, they baffled experts, cryptologists, and law enforcement. One of the ciphers wasn't cracked until 2020. But even then, it only revealed more taunting. More mystery. Not his name. Not his face. Just, more questions. As the years went on, the attacks stopped. But the fear, the mystery, it never went away. The Zodiac was never caught. Despite hundreds of suspects, multiple investigations, and an endless stream of theories, he simply vanished. Was he still out there, living a quiet life, hidden in plain sight, or had he died, taking his dark secrets to the grave? No one knows. No one may ever know. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror remains one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in American history. A shadowy figure, who eluded capture, who played with people's lives and minds, and got away with it. And even now, over 50 years later, the name Zodiac still sends a chill down your spine. The mystery endures. The fear lingers.